What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome today to My Name is James, or ThnxCya. Welcome today to My Name is James, or Thanks. Oh god, we're stuck in a loop. Yes, today we are going to be playing the map My Name is James, and yeah, I'm not going to lie, one of the main reasons why I picked it is because of the title, because my name is James, so, you know, that's going to be pretty cool. So, guess what, ladies and gentlemen, it is October the 1st, and we all know what that means. Yep, prepare your sub boxes for very, very spoopy videos. Yeah, today I thought we'd play My Name is James. Now, this map, I don't know too much about it, but I know it's supposed to be like a psychological, scary type thing, which is really like story driven. So I thought, you know what, we might as well give it a go because, yeah, I kind of enjoy these maps, especially with a really strong storyline. So I guess we're going to get started here. Put on the pumpkin. Okay, so we've got one and we've got a pumpkin. Why do we have to put on the pumpkin? Yes, look at the pumpkin. Look at me, I look so cool. Oh god, I forgot. I forgot to cut eye holes in it. No, this is not how we pumpkin. Okay, so let's read this first book here and see what's going on. Alright. I should have known it will end like this. The one day I wake up so far away from home and with memory so full of holes, like a book with blank pages that I won't be able to find the way back. But let's try to put it all together. My name is James. I used to have a brother who died. Well, that's a grim way of starting the map, isn't it? And an idea for a bestseller I've never written down, and a girlfriend who chose some bald psychiatrist rather than myself. I know the entire army of psychiatrists, but so far, no one managed to help me. The army of bald psychiatrists. Amazing. Okay, and what is my problem except being a loser with some undeniable tendency to poor life decisions? I travel in my dreams. Okay, this is quite... Let's take this pumpkin off. Alright, so my name is James. I have a brother, and he died. And my girlfriend ran off with a bald psychiatrist. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so what do we got in here? Got like a very green house. It's night. It's already night. It's dark, and you should be sleeping right now. All of the good kids sleep at night. No, you don't want to go to bed? It's broad daylight. What are you talking about? Mom, I don't want to go to bed yet. Okay. So what have we got in here? Oh. Okay, I see like a bed over there. There's another chest. Got a couple of apples, 2 stone pressure plates, and 2. Right. So, it's true. Almost every night I wake up far away from my bedroom, often in places I've never visited before, without any idea how I got there, and sometimes not knowing who I was. Exceptionally hard case of sleepwalking? Well, it's what the psychiatrist, why am I visiting psychiatrists when my girlfriend, she ran off with one? Is this the same psychiatrist? Is it the bald guy? I've got words for you, Mr. Psychiatrist. But anyway... But for me, it's more like a case of sleep running, sleep climbing, sleep flying, or even sleep. I must have bought a ticket at the airport, so can you tell me what the local currency is? What? Oh god, okay. I don't know where I am. Everything seems unreal, but familiar at the same time. Like a place from a dream I used to have as a child. It's grim and silent. The bed I can see from the distance looks completely surreal. But I smell the roses and the vines growing on the walls remind me of something. I need to focus. Okay, so are we having flashbacks of something? Like, you know, these vines on the wall, the smell of these roses, is that what's happening? Huh. Okay, so can we go anywhere like here, or? I don't think so. Is there anything in the house? Well, we can't sleep because it's daytime. This looks like it's supposed to have a pressure plate on it. But I'm in adventure mode, so I can't put anything down. Psst, Jimmy, remember the dead bird in the garden? It had worms inside. Okay, cool story, bro. Look, I can press them down now. I've changed it to survival mode. I can put these down, and yeah, I thought as much. Okay, wow, it's really dark in here. Are you sure, Jimmy? Auntie will be mad. You know, she hates when kids don't stay in bed. She hates when we play in the garden at night. She hates when we swim in the pond. And when we tell the stories, the grim ones, those that we like them, those that you like the most. Oh god. At this hour, she says we should listen to lullabies. Interesting. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Interesting. What have we got here? Okay, 3. So let's take this up. Okay, some things we manage to forget come back in the least expected moments, reminded by the smallest details, smells, melodies, colours, the way someone scratches their nose, everything may occur weirdly significant. The smell of roses in claustrophobic rooms full of soft wool is in a rather alarming shade of purple. It seemed familiar, but wouldn't bring the vivid memory without the bed I had found in the Emerald Room. This bed, the wool, and the roses made me remember. As kids, me and my brother used to spend holidays at our aunt's farm. Her garden was full of roses, and her house full of half-wild cats and purple blankets. She always wanted us to go to sleep just after the sunset, but we weren't very obedient. I remember that we were mostly sneaking out of the bedroom to play our favourite game, The Clues. I am not surprised by the first clue waiting for me in the chest. Not recalling my brother's name? That's much stranger. Huh. Yeah, we're totally, getting flashbacks of our brother and our life as a child, and it seems, although our brother's dead, something about these places are reminding us of stuff, so this is really weird. The first clue. What is this? Do you remember how we used to play clues? There are some things from your childhood you cannot forget, and names you should never forget either. What is my name? My name is James. We established that in the first minute. Okay, alright, let's carry on. Okay, so go to the first, second, third, and fourth room. Collect the levers hidden in the chests, read the riddles, and place the levers under the correct answers you can see on the wall next to the fifth room. Go on, Jimmy, it's not so hard. Okay, this is a note from my brother, so he says, what's my name? So we don't know our brother's name at the moment, which is really weird. So we need to do his clues and his favourite game of riddles in order to find it out, maybe? Okay, so we'll start with 1, because that would make sense. Man, this map is really good. The storyline is brilliant. Okay, everything insane like a madman's dream. Everything red like forever, like fever. Blood and roses. Ooh. And we're in the desert. Okay. And if you have sand in your eyes, Auntie puts 2 warm tea bags on them. You say I'm not even going to make that joke. Let's avoid the joke there. Okay. There's a chest here. Okay, the second clue. The second clue? I haven't seen the first clue yet. Have I? Wait a sec. I don't want to miss anything. Where's the first clue? Oh, it was the first... Oh, the first clue was telling me about clues, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, so we need to go and find... Okay, right. So we've got the clue. I want to actually just double check around here. We're going to read it in just a second, but... Anything we missed? It's like a head here. And a hole. Oh, there's a lever. Hey. What's in here? The dream diary? And a water bucket. Why is there a water bucket? Okay. My psychiatrist, this posh individual, wants me to write a personal dream diary. It's for the therapist, James, he said. It's for the best. I can just hope no one will ever read this, including that posh individual. Anyway, the night I dreamed that I was in some white, sterile room, maybe a hospital ward. A newborn with an extremely cheeky smile, constantly calling me farty face, introduced himself as Marek Borowick. Noticing the baby's funny beard... What? I took a pair of scissors out my pocket, and then Marek burst into tears, crying that I must put an Easter egg into the chest. I woke up sweaty, and glad that Freud didn't live long enough to put his opinion on it. Sigmund Freud? Easter egg in the chest. What? I feel like there's a secret thing here, but I can't quite work it out. Easter egg in the chest. There's a bucket of water. I don't have a pair of scissors or anything. Can't do anything? What about the water? Can I put that in there? You know what? We'll just take the water bucket. I don't really know what's going on there. Okay. So anyway, we've got this second clue here, which is I build up castles, I tear down mountains, I make some men blind, I help others to see. What am I? So these are the clues we've got. Shadow, wood, sand, world, language, blood, meadow, and river. So I build up castles, tear down mountains. I make some men blind. I help others to see. Oh, is it sand? Wait, this is the one. So I help others see. Glass is made out of sand, and glass is glasses. I make some men go blind, like sand in your eyes. I tear down mountains. I tear down mountains with sand. I don't know. I build up castles, sand castles, right? Maybe? I tear down mountains. What, like erosion? I don't really know the third one, but I'm going to take a guess at sand. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, 2. Let's go and check this out. What's this? And she never liked it when we left the garden. Is this my aunt? Huh. Okay, it's going dark, which is a little bit concerning. What have we got here? Rip for the dead bird with worms inside. Oh, this is not the... Oh, this is the garden where the dead bird died. Oh, so sad. Okay. Okay. So what are we looking for? We're looking for another clue, and we're looking for another lever. So I assume what's going to happen is... Oh, it's here. I assume what's going to happen is... We're going to put these books in here for now, I think. If we get all of the clues and levers and stuff together, then we can open that 5th door. So, yeah, right. So, number 5. In the garden so disturbingly similar to the one which belonged to my aunt, it was a half-wild garden, just like the cats used to share their house with. I remember the book titled Riddles and Answers. I can almost hear the voice reading them in my head. I'm sure it's my brother's. Ah, okay. Which question can you never answer? You can never honestly answer yes to. Answer: are you asleep? In the dark, an hour or longer after the sunset, my brother used to ask me this question. Right, sometimes more than once, so I could always honestly answer no. Then silently, we were leaving the bedroom, sometimes to play the clues, sometimes to search for the night birds. Sometimes I sit next to the fountain and, surrounded by roses, listen to the fairy tales of my brother. Grim ones, ghost stories, stories which a shadow wanted to live for himself, tales about the silent people trapped in the closed room and constantly scratching the walls. I love them all. What question can you never honestly answer yes to? Answer: are you dead? Weird. So these are the tales which my brother used to tell me, and I really liked, and we used to sneak out of bed and play this clues game, and also come into the garden and trap birds and stuff. So weird. Okay, Mr. Thomas lived next door and he watched kids playing. Remember? He lived and died in his house full of dogs. A month later they found him dead like a bone, and he stank. Okay. Finn! Are you Mr. Thomas? You look very alive to me, buddy. Okay, so I think we've got the clue, so let's go back down to and count to 10 and find me. You're a big cheater, Jimmy. This is like my brother leaving message. It's really weird, this map. I'm really enjoying this. Okay. So, let's go and head down to the clue area, and let's see if we can crack this clue. So, what have we got here? We've got these. So the clue is, this one will be really short. Are you ready? I crawl on the earth and rise on a pillar. What am I? Okay, crawl on the earth and rise on a pillar. So what have we got? Shadow, word, world, language. It's not going to be language. Not going to be blood. Not going to be meadow. Rivers crawl on the ground, but they don't rise on a pillar. Unless it's like a Minecraft elevator, but I doubt it. World, word. Oh, it's got to be a shadow, right? Because if you've got like a shadow on the ground from the sun, and then you walk next to like something vertical, then the shadow will go on the pillar. Yeah, it's definitely got to be shadow. Right? I think so. Okay, so let's eat an apple. We're doing quite well, actually, I like to think. So I wonder what this water bucket's about. Okay, let's go into number 3. Curiosity killed the cat. It is the room. There is a button. It is turned off. Okay. Brother's book and an egg. Interesting. Brother's book 5, Brother's book 4, Brother's book 3. Oh god. 2, poppies, dandelions, number 1. Oh, we've actually got the book itself. I don't think we should read all of these, but let's read the first one, because why not, right? Okay, so once upon a time there was a little shadow which was different than the other shadows because it had eyes which were shiny in the dark. It kept them closed because they were scary to people and other shadows. One day, the blinded shadow lost its owner. Blinded? Oh, okay. Blinded owner lost its owner, so it opens its eyes to look around and find the way. Instead, he found Nina, a little girl who started screaming and screaming, and she died. And her empty room is haunted now. The shadow with shiny eyes and the screams still live there. Finn! So these are my brother's ghost stories and grim stories. Interesting. Okay, so my brother was always a better storyteller. Okay, his head was full of stories, and if you looked closely into his eyes, you could have seen knights, princesses, and monsters swarming in his mind. He liked being alone with his thoughts, surrounded by notebooks and pencils. And what was he writing about? Well, sometimes about us, the Brave Brothers. I remember one story just about myself. I didn't like it at all. He wrote it during the last summer of his life, shortly before he died, and just after one incident in which the aunt's kitten died. Because of me, I suppose. I have a blurry memory of the hostile office where we were never playing, and where one of the cats used to keep her blind kittens. I don't know what I've done. What happened? But I remember my brother's eyes when he asked, "Was there any blood, Jimmy?" Some of these things living in my mind were stranger than they should have been. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. Some things living in his mind were stranger than they should have been. What was his name? How did he die? Why can't I remember?